We all are following social distancing, and I hope so. By we all, I mean we all. Nonetheless, the whole pandemic situation made the world into a different place of living. Still, with all the social distancing, there are instances where the social distancing totally went wrong. So today we're gonna see the 6 events where social distancing went wrong. Hey guys, I'm Ishan and you're watching Rebound Box, signing in. Number 6. Supermarket shopping during the COVID-19 pandemic has seen many changes, including the increase of cleaning and sanitation measures, the reduction of store hours, the close of bulk counters, soap bars, olive bars, and self-serve hot tables, marking on the floor to the prompt shoppers to stay 6 feet apart from one another, and reserving the first hour of every day exclusively to senior citizens. Clearly, a low-stress once-a-week trip to stock up on food and other essentials has now, due to the pandemic, turned into something far more tricky and far more stressful. One poor soul found out the hard way just how much things have changed. He had just finished shopping and was heading home when he stopped by and put his bags on the ground. 3 men approached him. He asked them to adhere to social distancing rules. They instead flipped out. One of the 3, an 18-year-old man from Milton, went ballistic. A fight broke out and the 18-year-old attacker fled the scene. Thankfully, he was found and arrested about a month later. Number 5. COVID-19 has changed our lives in a lot of ways. One of the more obvious changes has required us to stay at home much more often than we are used to. Naturally, spending most of our time inside 4 walls can give us a bit of cabin fever, so trips outside can provide a bit of relief. For one Cambridge, Massachusetts jogger, his bit of relief turned into a bit of a nightmare. According to the jogger, as he approached a man walking with his 2 young children, he told the 3 that he was going to jog onto the street to give them a necessary social distancing space. Then at some point during the jogger's explanation, the man pulled out a knife and told him to get the expletive on the other side of the street. Later, police did find a man that fit the jogger's description. That man denied pulling a knife on him. The officers searched the man but did not find the weapon. Later on, however, police did find a 4-inch blade in a yard bag, a short walk from where they spoke to the man. Regardless, the jogger decided not to press charges. Number 4. Waiting in line at local grocery store during the COVID-19 pandemic has become an adjustment for everyone and an ongoing exercise in trusting your fellow shopper. Everyone has to cooperate or else the spread of COVID-19 can take place. At one grocery store in Sydney, Australia, a woman in her late 50s was standing in line at the checkout when a man behind her got a little too close for her liking. She turned around and asked him to take a step back. The man, caught on video surveillance, didn't take kindly to the woman's suggestion. When she was busy paying for her groceries, he hit her in the back of the head with a bottle. The man then fled the store. The woman was treated and taken to the hospital as a precaution. Soon afterward, the police spotted the man in a nearby park. When they approached him, the man pulled out a meat cleaver. The police tasered and arrested him. Number 3. Social distancing can be enhanced with the wearing of a mask. The Mayo Clinic advises people to wear a cloth mask because cloth masks can help reduce the spread of the coronavirus by people who have COVID-19 but didn't realize. Sadly, not only do some people refuse to wear a mask when out in the public, but a few take such an extreme position that violence soon follows. That is what happened at a Family Dollar store in Flint, Michigan earlier this year. A security guard, Calvin Munnerlyn, 43-year-old, was doing his job when he asked a customer to put a mask to help prevent the spread of COVID-19. Instead of complying, the woman left the store. Her mother, Charlotte Teague, and Munnerlyn then got into a shouting match. That's when Munnerlyn asked her to leave the store too, and she did. 20 minutes later, 2 men came into the store. One was the woman's husband. He started yelling at Munnerlyn for disrespecting his wife. The other man then pulled out a gun and shot and killed Munnerlyn right then and there. Number 2. On March 22, 2020, Ohio Governor Mike DeWine announced a stay-at-home order. In Section 3 of the order, it explicitly says any gathering of 10 people is prohibited unless exempted by this order. Not even a month later, a group of young people decided to have a party. On hand to record the festivities was 25-year-old Rashawn Davis. He not only recorded the party but also uploaded it to the YouTube. There was a huge fight between the gang and the police afterwards. In police documents, Davis is accused of violating the stay-at-home order as well as encouraging others to violate the order. But hold on guys, before we quickly jump into the number one spot, why not just give this a thumbs up? Number 1. Staying at home is necessary, but some still feels like going to the park. The government drew the guidelines so that the people can calmly take some fresh air with some park rangers. There is an incident where a park ranger can be seen standing on the edge of a lake, calmly explaining the social distancing norms to a group of young people. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a guy pushes him into the water. The pusher himself also fell in. He quickly got out and ran away, while the ranger got difficulty as he barely knew swimming. The video ends as the park ranger gets back up, exits the water and heads up in the direction of the guy who pushed him in. Later, police arrested 25-year-old Brandon Hicks with attempted assault on a public service worker and damaging city property. Well, congratulations that you made until the very end of the video. If you liked our video, don't forget to subscribe us out as we make such videos daily. I'll be back with another video. Until then, have fun, take care, and signing out.